truly are jet setters. Let's all say hooray!
Hooray!
On our magic journey, where shall we go today? Today's country is China! China is a country in Asia. China is far away and it takes about 11 hours to fly there. People in China speak a few different languages, but the main one is called Chinese Mandarin. More people live in China than any other country in the world. China invented many of the things we use today, including paper, umbrellas, kites, and fireworks. China is famous for food. A large country with many different types of food all over it. China has delicious meats, scrummy dumplings, pretty vegetables, and they eat birds' nests, which are one of the most expensive foods in the world. Every year, China celebrates an animal, but sometimes they celebrate the imaginary dragon. Dragons are very important to Chinese culture and art. China is home to many wonderful animals, including giant pandas and pink dolphins. There is a very old wall in China. It is the longest wall in the whole world. It is called the Great Wall of China. In China, they don't say hello. Instead, they say ni hao.
Now, students, look at this picture. What can we see in this picture? Yeah, it's a party. And where is it? Where? It's in China. What can we see in this picture? In this picture of this party? There are lots of people. There are people dancing. There is a dragon. And there are lanterns. Many lanterns. Yeah. So, students, what party is this? Qual festa é essa? What party is this? Yeah, it's the Lantern Festival. It's the Chinese New Year, students. É o Ano Novo Chinês, ok? O Ano Novo lá na China is the New Year, Chinese New Year.
Chinese dragon. The Chinese dragon is considered the national symbol of China. It symbolizes auspicious, potent, and promising powers, particularly control over water and the weather. The dragon also means power, strength, and good luck to people who are worthy of it. To be called a dragon in China is a great honor. It means you are an excellent person with great accomplishments. People who are not considered so great are called worms. Yikes. The Chinese dragon is a legendary creature in Chinese mythology and folklore. It looks like a snake with 4 legs, but can transform into other animals like turtles and fish. During Chinese New Year, there is a dragon dance. In this traditional dance, a team of experienced performers manipulate a long, flexible dragon using poles. The longer the dragon, the more good luck it is believed to bring. The dragon looks bold and fearsome, but is also benevolent. Its presence represents imperial authority. What a fun way to bring in the new year.
Now, kids, look at these animals. What can we see here? There is a bison, a gray wolf, a giant panda, an Asian camel, or we can call it Bactrian camel, and a koala. What animals are native from China? Quais animais são nativos da China? What animals are native from China? Yeah, it's the giant panda and the Bactrian camel. Giant pandas live in the bamboos of central China. Ou seja, os pandas gigantes vivem nos bambus da Ásia Central. The giant pandas live in the bamboos of central China.
1. Giant panda. If you venture into the remote misty mountains of southwestern China, you might see one of these rare animals. The giant panda is one of the most well-known animals in China. They are black and white bears, easily recognized by their large, distinctive black patches across their eyes, ears, and body. Pandas love to eat bamboo. It's their favorite food. They can eat up to 12 hours a day and fill up on over 12 kilograms of bamboo. Pandas are omnivores and occasionally eat small animals and fish, but bamboo makes up over 99% of their diet. Wow, that's so much bamboo! Even though bamboo isn't very nutritious, giant pandas get pretty big. Male giant pandas can grow almost 2 meters long and weigh up to 160 kilograms. Female pandas are usually smaller. Can you tell the difference? Baby pandas are very small when they're born, around 15 centimeters. They look like a miniature pink polar bear. They're also born blind and do not open their eyes until 6 to 8 weeks after birth. Soon, their distinctive spots appear. The panda cub will stay with their mother for about a year or two, until she has another cub. Then they go live on their own. Unlike most bears, giant pandas do not hibernate. In the winter, they head down the mountain to warmer temperatures. This is a problem for a lot of pandas. They're running out of room to wander due to disappearing bamboo forests. In fact, giant pandas are endangered. It is estimated that there are only about 1,000 giant pandas left in the wild. Let's look after our special panda friends.
And what about the Bactrian camels? Or Asian camels? Most of the Bactrian camels are domesticated to help humans. Ou seja, a maioria dos camelos da Ásia são domesticados para ajudar os humanos. But there are some wild camels that live in Mongolia and in the northwest of China. Ou seja, ainda há alguns camelos selvagens que vivem na Mongólia e na parte do noroeste da China, ok? In Mongolia and in the northwestern part of China.
50-mile-an-hour winds blowing in from Siberia bring snow to the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. From a summer high of 50 degrees centigrade, the temperature in midwinter can drop to -40, making this one of the harshest deserts of all. Few animals can survive these extreme changes. Wild Bactrian camels, one of the rarest mammals on the planet, and perhaps the hardiest. Their biggest problem is the lack of water, particularly now in winter when the little there is locked up as ice. Surprisingly, snow here never melts. The air is just too cold and too dry for it to do so. The sun's rays turn it straight into vapor. It evaporates. But it is the only source of water, so Bactrian camels eat it. Elsewhere in the world, a camel at a waterhole can drink as much as 200 litres during a single visit. Here, the strategy is to take little and often, and with good reason, for filling the stomach with snow could be fatal. The camels must limit themselves to the equivalent of just 10 litres a day. Winter is the time for breeding. This extraordinary performance is a male Bactrian camel's way of attracting the attention of a passing female. In summer, the camels can't stray far from waterholes. But now, with mouthfuls of snow lying everywhere, they can travel widely in search of mates. Today, less than 1,000 of these desert specialists remain in the wild. The Gobi, hostile though it is their last stronghold.